Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and once again, we are here at the Red Zone tonight. The men's team from Hicksville Aces will be entertaining the Antwerp Archers. They will start tonight with, for Antwerp, we're going to have number 10, Jacob Salvina, number 20, Ashton Barnhouse, number 21, Jake Aiken, number 22, Brett Falk, and number 24, a freshman, Austin Leasty. That is their starting lineup. Starting for Hicksville will be number 5, Travian Tunis, number 11, Braden Langham, number 12, Gabe Bland, number 22, Tyson Cayley, and number 23, Cody Schooley. So the teams are finishing up their warm-ups. The Archers are coached by Jason Foreman, and the Aces are coached by Dave Blue. Earlier, before this game, the freshmen played the Antwerp freshmen, and the Antwerp freshmen were victorious over the Aces. So we'll see who gains the most in the outcomes here tonight.
A lot of interest in this game, Jim. We've got a lot of media from around the area here tonight. GMC matchup.
Yes.
So a lot of people looking forward to the varsity half of the evening coming up here. But first we'll get this junior varsity game in.
Antwerp's varsity's been coming on here lately, so after not winning in the holiday tournament, they're hoping that they can make up for it here, because it means a heck of a lot more.
Yep. A little bit of revenge factored in.
We are ready to go. We'll have Braden Langham going up against Ashton Barnhouse. And the official's ready to toss the ball. Barnhouse tips it. Gets it to Leasty, has it. Aiken back to Leasty. Salvina inside, it goes to Barnhouse. Brings it back out to Leasty, or Aiken, and he gets a 3. Aces with the ball. Ball inside to Cayley, puts it up, hits the edge of the backboard, and a rebound is brought off by Barnhouse. Ball goes down floor and taken away by Gabe Bland. Travian Tunis gives it up. Schooley has it, and it's thrown away out of bounds. So it will be Antwerp ball. Falk, number 22, number 24 is Leasty. Leasty with the ball. Leasty's a freshman. Aiken over to Leasty. Bring it back to Barnhouse. Aiken with the ball.
Very patient, working it around the outside.
Bringing it up again from outside 3 is Leasty, and goes to a foul.
Number 20.
And that's going to be Barnhouse.
Speaking of freshmen, you can see how things have evolved on this team, Jim. The first half of the season, Langham and Tunis were on the freshman squad.
Yes.
Now they've moved up. They're starting for the JV.
Nice move by Cayley.
We've seen Gabe Bland earn his way into the starting slot, too.
Yes.
On the junior varsity side.
Another one's Kaylee.
Yep.
You know, not exactly what you would think would look like a basketball player, but he sure gets the job done inside there.
He's very adept at clearing things out underneath the hoop on either end of the floor, and
nobody's going to block him out. That's for sure.
He's gotten better too. Just muscling his way up to the basket and getting the easy 2-point shot.
Right. Salvina in the corner. It goes to Leasty. He gets a 3. 6-2. Tunis out to Schooley. Pass inside to Kaylee, and it goes out of bounds off his hand. Leasty. Salvina. 21 from the corner misses Aiken, and we're going to have a foul called. 20 blue again.
That'll be 2 on him.
Barnhouse with his second. Bland with the ball. Is it to Schooley? Back to Bland. Down low to Kaylee. Goes up with it. Rebound pulled down by 21, Aiken. Down the floor it goes. Barnhouse back out to Aiken. Leasty with the ball. Barnhouse, and we have a whistle underneath. The official doing some discussion with the players about the extracurricular activities going on down there in the key.
And what will not be tolerated.
Yes. He's already seen enough. With gray hair like that, he's definitely seen enough.
But he was talking with Langham and with Antwerp's number 22. They were both had a big grin on their face.
They both were smiling when the conversation was over. So it's going to be Antwerp's ball. Number 11 in the game is Devian East. Ball is stolen by Langham and gets to Tunis. Bland out to Tunis. Over the corner to down low it is to Langham. It's up and good. 2 points for Braden. Number 3 for Antwerp is into the game now. Austin Shargwin. It's Hicksville ball. The ball went out of bounds on the shot. 20 Barnhouse reporting back into the game. Schooley with the ball out front. Ball taken away. Bland with the shot. We're going to have 3-second call on the Aces. And people rolling in that I haven't seen all year.
A lot of people taking the short trip out Route 49.
Yep.
Watch the games here tonight.
Yeah, we have a push from Langham. Barnhouse with the ball over to Sabina. It out Shargwin. Down low. Pass from Barnhouse. Back to Barnhouse. His shot Comes back out. He gets his own rebound. Shargan with the ball. Is it up Salvina? Shot from 3 is no good. Rebound to Bland. And we're going to have an Aces timeout. 30 seconds by Coach Dave Blue.
Aces down by a couple. And it's at Antwerp. Both of all their points off of a couple of three-pointers. They've been patient moving the ball around, but they haven't been able to really close in and get anything to drop. And the Aces are starting to warm up a little bit, but evidently Coach Blue still thinks a little ragged around the edges on a couple things.
Looks like he was emphasizing the fact that they weren't getting to the defensive boards. They need to get to the boards, keep them from getting the ball back. Because like Barnhouse's shot came out front, he got it himself. Got to keep that from happening. Don't give them second shots. Tunis to Bland. Tunis in the corner. Comes down, cuts the lane. Makes the pass underneath, intended for Schooley, and it goes out of bounds.
Go under a minute here in our opening quarter.
Aiken with the ball. Over to Leasty. Aiken. The Barnhouse. Looks inside. Ball tapped out by Langham, and Schooley comes up with it, gives it to Tunis, and we're back up the floor. Tunis down low, up off the glass is good.
Nice looking shot.
So it's 6-6 now. Sharkwin with the ball to Barnhouse. Back to Sharkwin. Aiken. Leasty. Leasty's going to be the one to take the shot. You just watch. Nope. He isn't unless he gets it back. Looks like Sharkwin puts up a runner. It's not even close. And ball came off to the Aces, and that is the end of the first quarter of play with the score tied at 6-6.
So we'll get to our first break here in this junior varsity game, and we'll use the time to say a big thank you to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships here in Hicksville, Ohio, our basketball broadcast underwriters for the 2017-18 basketball season here on Hicksville Community Television. Throughout the basketball campaign, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick and Jim Schmidt Ford lending us their financial support and making it possible for us to cover basketball action for both boys and girls basketball from the junior high level all the way up through the varsity here on HIX-TV. We want to thank them so very much, and we hope that you will thank them as well. Stop by and check out the great selection of vehicles they have on their lots, or check out the complete dealer inventory online at jimschmidtauto.com. And when you're there, make sure you let them know how much you appreciate being able to watch Aces basketball action on HIX-TV. They're the ones that make it possible. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com.
Jason Horman down here on the Antwerp bench being very descriptive of what he wants done.
Painting him a verbal picture.
Yes, he is. The Aces have the ball. Tunis. Bland. Schooley. Langham inside. Shot up, no good. Kaylee with the rebound and shot and made it and gets an extra.
Gets the foul.
So it's +1.
And that's what they've been working on him in the offense. That's his job, I guess, Jim, is to get those clean up, the garbage buckets, as they say, and try to draw the foul when he can, too.
Shot was no good. Score 8-6. Hicksville with the lead.
First time tonight.
Antwerp with the ball around the outside. And Kaylee comes up with it. Tunis into the lane. Shot blocked. Kaylee picks it up. Off the glass, no good. And Tunis gets the rebound, and there's a foul.
It's team foul number 4 here on the Archers. Whistle that on number 21, his first. And Travian Tunis at the line to shoot 2. Tunis' second shot.
It's no good. 0 for 2 at the line. Antwerp again. Ball across right to Langham. Easy pass. Lays it up. It's too hard. Schooley. Kaylee from 16.
Nice shot.
Yes, it was. Langham a little slow getting up.
And he got mugged down at the other end, it looked
Coach,
like.
Coach Blue was wanting the official to realize that he needed to stop the play, which he did finally. Now we go back to the other end.
And Langham will have a seat. I'll take a look at him.
It didn't look like it was too bad. He was just moving slow.
And just kind of dazed.
So Antwerp has Salvino with the ball. Aiken to East. Aiken drives in, gets
a nice
the
looking shot.
roll. 5 points for Aiken. Tunis down low, gets the ball out to Bland. In the corner to Tunis. He runs into Jaso. Ball's back to Jaso. Looking inside. Knocked back to him. Pass down low to Bland, and he is fouled on the shot. Number 21.
Pick up his second.
Aiken again. Bland's first one is short.
Number 3 in for number 21, and number 11 comes out as well for the Archers.
So East is off the floor. And Shargwin. Kaylee with the rebound and a putback. 8 points for Kaylee.
Closing in on double figures.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Makes one step and they throw the ball behind him.
Now, if that was a major league pitch, that had a nice, good curve action on it.
Oh, yes.
That pass.
Langham underneath. Shot's no good. Ball moved back out the outside. Wow. Tunis took one across them chops.
Nope.
.21 back in the game is Aiken.
Archers with the ball back after the whistle for the travel on Kaylee, and
Salvina, Aiken. Falk with the ball. Down in the lane, ball knocked away. Bland. Antwerp shot. Grabbed a hold of by Schooley, and he was grabbed a hold of by number 22, Falk. So that's 6 team fouls on the Antwerp.
Yep.
One more time, and the Aces will be shooting.
Falk gets his first.
Tunis into the lane, comes back out to Bland. Over to Tunis, Kaylee low. Get it to fall. It did. And Kaylee now has 10. He's having a career.
I'm about to say,
14 to 8.
not the guy that you would think would be the leading scorer just by looking at him, but I said he gets the job done.
Yes.
I love him on this team.
Falk drives the baseline and loses the ball out of bounds.
Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half.
Schooley into Kaylee. Kaylee heads for the basket and is fouled.
Stop the clock with 1:42, and that'll put the Aces in the bonus for the remainder of the first half.
That's 3 of them on Aiken.
Gailey, oh, all right, he got it. Thought he had a little too much on that shot, but
And he stepped over the line on that, so we have a lane violation, no point.
score will remain 15-8.
Salvino. Pass across court. Rebound. Kaylee pulls it down. And Tunis up the floor. Nice pass down to Langham. Schooley gets the rebound. And the ball's on the floor. And he called timeout. He's all happy that he called timeout.
Yeah, I'd say it's
He probably never got to do that before. 30-second timeout.
I guess he was worried that they might get him for traveling, because I don't think there was going to be a jump ball called. So
It didn't look like it, that's for
it
sure.
was 2 Antwerp guys trying to control the basketball. So they're down by 7 as we are nearing the midway point of tonight's junior varsity action. As Jim mentioned, second of 3 games here at the Red Zone tonight. Antwerp won the freshman game handily. And of course, Jim and I will be sticking around after this one wraps up to bring you coverage of the varsity contest here on HIX-TV as well.
So Antwerp with the ball. Salvina gives it up to Sharkwin. 32. Burkle, number 32, on the floor for the first time. Bland to Tunis. Down baseline. Tunis steps inside, and they're going to call travel on him. It's a nice move. There was a little bit of extra. Salvino with the ball. Shargwin. Inside, ball is going to be tied up.
That will be the jump ball.
Down to 29 seconds. Ball is inbound. Comes back out on top to Salvina. Shot in the corner. It's no good, and Bland with the rebound. Gives it up to Tunis. Down to 10. Tunis drives the lane in the corner. He goes to Langham. Langham missed the shot, and Langham's going to get whistled for a foul on the chasing of the rebound.
It'll be his second personal.
3 seconds to go. It was a common foul because that's only the third one for the Aces.
No worries about sending the Archers to the line here. Knocked out of bounds by Tunis.
That was another half second. Oh, he stepped over the line. So it's Hicksville ball.
See what they can put together here in 2.5 seconds.
A Tunis shot. Nope. Schooley, and it's too late. So at the end of the first half of play, it's Hicksville 15 and the Antwerp Archers 8.
Yeah, it's halftime, and we will take a break, but we invite you to stay tuned. Jim and I will be back, and we'll have all the exciting second half play-by-play coming your way right here on HIX-TV. Welcome back to the Red Zone, and in case you are just joining us, we're at halftime of this junior varsity game, and the Aces leading the Antwerp Archers by 7, 15-8. Our halftime score. And Jim, how are those first half unofficial scores looking?
Oh, well, we can hit up Antwerp first. They had 2 people score. Jake Ayton had a tray and a deuce for 5 points, and Austin Leasty had a tray, so are his 3, so they have a total of 8. For Hicksville, it was Travian Tunis with a basket, as did Braden Langham have a 2-pointer. And Tyson Cayley must be having a career tonight, as he now has 11 on the evenings. That's the Aces' 15 points. It's 15-8, Aces with the lead, and we are close to starting the second half.
Yes, indeed. Interesting to see what adjustments are made here at halftime. Again, for the Aces, it's just let Cayley get the ball, power inside, and have their good mid-range shooters there to back him up and clean up the boards a little bit.
Either do that with him or else, get them to drive to the hoop on the outside, and he will pick up the garbage and put it in.
Of course, we saw him make one from about 16 feet out, too. So
you're right. Yep.
That'll be something that, again, it's kind of nice sometimes to have when you have a big man on the inside like that they hit 1 or 2 from out around that 15, 16-point range, because it makes the other team think a little bit.
It loosens things up.
Yep.
We have a Slattery in the game now. So Mason Slattery will be on the floor for Hicksville. Looks like Langham is sitting down. Oh, yes, he had that ankle problem.
Yeah, he was banged up a little bit in the first half. And
Aces with the ball. Schooley out on top. Pass inside to Cayley. Goes up short. Slattery had the ball and
jump ball.
Nope,
they're going to get him.
Got him for grabbing the arm.
Cayley's second. And team foul number 1 for the second half on the Aces.
Antwerp's double 21 from the outside. Aiken no good. Barnhouse picks up the rebound. It's no good, and we're going to have a foul.
Kaylee's going to
picked up another one. They found a new defense for him. Number 21 has bucket the free throw.
Makes it 15-11.
Bland throws the ball away, intended for Kaylee.
Went over everybody's head.
From the outside, Salvina, and that's a three.
Makes it a 1-point game and timeout on the floor.
Now you know what the game plan was there. Start shooting.
Yep.
Start shooting.
Get in close and tight with Kaylee. See if you can get him to foul. He's got 3 hanging on him now,
Yes.
so odds are he'll have to come out for at least a while here. And, yeah, so you can see it, Jim. They're not wasting any time now. They're just hurling it down the floor and pulling the trigger.
Yeah.
Let the chips fall where they may. So, again, on short order, we go from a 7-point deficit to a 1-point game here in this third quarter.
Didn't take long. So
break huddle and clear the cheerleaders off the floor and ready back to get some
All right.
basketball played.
Ready to roll. Aces to inbound. The other end of the floor. Bland, Tunis, bringing it up. Tunis drives right side, goes back left. Is it out front to Schooley to Bland? Bland bounce pass to Slattery, and we're going to have
A whistle.
Holy smokes.
An offensive foul, and that's going to, is that on Kaylee?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I told you they had a new plan. It was get all those fouls on Kaylee. And into the game comes Boston Hootman.
We probably aren't going to see Tyson for a while now. So mission accomplished for the Antwerp Archers there, Jim.
Yes, sir. Yep. That was probably what their plan really was, to
Yep.
take it to him. Salvino drives by Bland, gets the ball out to Leasty. Leasty short on the shot. Rebound, Barnhouse. Salvino with the ball. Gives it up over to East. Is it back out front? 21 in and out. It was Aiken. Ball is off Hicksville, and Antwerp will have it. Leasty will inbound. Knocked out of bounds by Schooley. Salvino with the ball, driving. Aiken over to Leasty. Shot put up, and Travian has the rebound for Hicksville. Right up the floor. In the corner, out to Hoopman to Schooley from 15. It's no good. And that should be a travel.
Yep. Dave Blue made the call.
Even though he got a lot of help. So East is going to inbound the ball for Antwerp.
I think that they've revised that.
Oh, they changed it. That's right. It
It's
wasn't
because
Antwerp.
it was an Antwerp
Yeah.
player that was rolling over with the ball underneath him.
Yes. East just wanted the ball. Tunis at the elbow. He goes backwards, and he's fouled. Number 10. Seems like Salvino picks up his first.
Team foul number 2 on the Archers. I'll take that back. Team foul number 1.
In the corner, Tunis jumper, no good. Rebound, soft Slattery, and Antwerp ball. Salvino, the Listi, Ayton. And we're going to have a foul on Tunis. Oh, it's Antwerp ball. Antwerp inbound. And we're going to have a push. It's going to go number 11. Antwerp picks up the foul. So East picks up personal.
His second. And team foul number 2 for the Archers in this half.
Tunis drives in the lane, lays it up. Off to the left. East with the rebound. Going up the floor. Salvino with it. And we're going to have a Tunis foul. Getting a little shaky here, boys.
Yes, indeed. That's 5 now on the Aces. So 3:14 left in the third quarter, and the Aces only 2 fouls away from sending Antwerp to the free throw line.
Ayton. Across the line with it. Gives it to Listi. Listi to Salvina. Listi with the ball. Drives. Is it out to Ayton? Or to Salvina. Inside in the lane. To
And the
Falk.
Archers retake the lead with that shot.
Falk with the bucket. Tunis with the runner. Gets an offensive foul call. That 3 on Tunis.
That's 3 on Travian. So the Aces now with 16 fouls. So next foul they commit sends Antwerp to the line. And they've got a few Aces now starting to have enough personal fouls hanging around their neck to have a little concern.
Yes. And there's a pass that goes off the Hicksville player and out of bounds. Tunis, or Listi from outside picks up another 3. It's his second. He's got 6 points. Bland drives in the lane, and Listi's going to get the foul.
Gabe Bland at the line, team down by 4. Here's his chance to cut into that lead a little bit.
Bland's first one is good. Second one is short. So Slattery gets it, rebounds, and scores. So it's 19-18. Aces down by 1 now. Pass inside. That Barnhouse was fouled.
That's going to be on Hootman. That puts him at the line. Shoot 1 and 1.
For the rest of the game.
Yeah, with 1:54 left in the third quarter. That could be a lot of free throws, Jim.
Yes, it can. That one's in and out. Barnhouse's shot. Rebound by Barnhouse. Another rebound by Barnhouse. Slattery blocks the shot and is called for a foul.
That's his first.
Misses the free throw.
He'll get 2 shots. He was in the act of shooting, they'd say. Got
Gets
that
the second one. 20-18, Antwerp. Putman down the baseline, loses the ball. Ball is loose on the floor, and
a technical foul on Coach Dave Blue, as Travian Tunis was whistled for his 4th personal foul. And Coach Blue, let's just say he didn't agree with the call.
right. He used some colorful language. Leasty will shoot. Leasty will not shoot.
No, bring in number 10.
Salvina.
Archer's up by 2 and a couple technical free throws here. Oop, nope.
I definitely would have had Leasty shoot. He was a Ohio free throw shooting contest champion.
No, they're switching after that first shot.
Yep.
Well,
Yep. He isn't any better.
got that one.
He's got 7 points. That first one was on a personal foul and a 1-and-1.
Yep.
They missed it. Oh.
Kind of a turnover parade there.
Yeah, it's a lot of action right there real quick. Leasty with the ball.
We're under 90 seconds left in this 3rd quarter.
Look at that. Falk misses a shot. Falk gets her own rebound out to Salvina, and it's good. For 3. Bland from 3. It's way short.
Koopman saves it on the baseline and then throws it into the front row of the bleachers on the sideline. So Antwerp's ball with 56.5 seconds remaining in the quarter.
Leasty runner, no good. Slattery with a rebound, and he's going to be fouled by Barnhouse. And that will be his, 22. It's not Barnhouse. 22 is Falk.
Yep, his 2nd personal and team foul number 4. We should mention, too, that with the technical and everything, that puts the Antwerp Archers in the double bonus, Jim. So from here on out, they'll be shooting 2 no matter what.
And Tunis drives the lane and is fouled. Misses a shot.
Should go to the line for 2 with 23 seconds.
22 picks up the foul for Antwerp. Falk.
His 3rd and team foul number 5 now.
throw is good. 3
20.
points for Tunis.
24-19 now. Aces down by 5.
In and out, no good. Aiken with the ball. Looks up, checks the clock. Leasty to Salvina. Inside it goes to Barnhouse. Turns, puts it up, no good. Leasty from 3, no good. And Tunis.
Nope. Tunis launches it down and comes up short. That'll wrap up quarter number 3. After 3, it's the Archers leading the Aces 24-19. So once again, we'll have a break in the action, and once again, we'll say a big thank you to our basketball broadcast underwriters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. If you're in the market for a new vehicle, whether you want one that is brand new or pre-owned, to be it a car, truck, van, SUV, go it to yourself and stop by and check out the great selection they have on the lot at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships here in Hicksville. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick and Jim Schmidt Ford, and of course the Jim Schmidt truck lot. And if you'd like, you can check out the entire inventory in advance online anytime at jimschmidtauto.com. Don't see what it is you're interested in or looking for? Let the folks at Jim Schmidt know what kind of vehicle you're interested in. They always do their best to find you exactly the vehicle that you are looking for and that will best suit your transportation needs. I want to thank them so very much for their continued underwriting support, making our basketball coverage possible here on HIX-TV. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships here in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com.
So it'll be Antwerp with the ball. 24-19 to score. Antwerp leading. Leasty across the 10-second line. Aiken from outside gives the ball up to Sharkwin. East with the ball. Kaylee's back on the floor. He's in no man's land out there. Rebound East, 2 points.
That's going to be a tough thing for the Aces, Jim, if the Archers can keep that up where they can burn off 30, 40 seconds each possession and can cap it off with scoring some points.
Slattery fouled on the shot. Number 24, Leasty.
Leasty's second personal, and that's team foul number 6. So after this, Aces will be in the bonus for the remainder of the game.
Aces free throw shooting not showing well tonight.
Misses them both. And this is one of those games, Jim, where bad free throw percentage could really, it makes the mark.
Aiken from outside.
Oh.
Aiken with 11.
Just like that, the Aces find themselves down by 10.
Hoodman gives the ball to Bland. Back to Hoodman. Set up, Bland with it. Bland drives the baseline. 3-second count. Salvina from outside, no good. Rebound, Schooley. Bland with the ball. Hootman down to Kaylee. Slattery picks it up and scores. 4 points for him. Ooh. 2 in a row from out there.
On the NBA range.
Aiken, he's got 3 trays and a pair of 2-pointers. So he's at 13.
And timeout on the floor. Coach Dave Blue taking another quick 30-second timeout. Aces with 2 remaining for the balance of the game. Archers have only stopped the clock once, so they've got 4 timeouts remaining. And the Aces has started off with kind of a neck-and-neck, back-and-forth 1-point game. Now find themselves down by 12.
Yep. They got outscored in the third quarter, 16-4. That makes a difference.
Yep.
Schooley gets it into Bland, and Aces bring it up. Hoodman to Schooley. Out to Bland, or to Slattery.
Throws it into the Aces bench.
That was Leasty with the ball across the line. Aiken with it. Wants to go out there where he can shoot. Gives it to East. Leasty. .33 new player on the floor. There's Dylan Hines. East shot too long. Kaylee with the rebound. Kaylee in the lane. You're not going to get in his way. 13 points for Tyson. Double dribble.
The Archers will turn it over to the Aces. 2:27 left in regulation.
Hutman's pass taken away by East. Coming up the ball is Salvina. The Leasty drives inside, blocked with the shot, and him and Kaylee
Get tied up there.
have at it.
Possession arrow favors the Aces.
Hoodman with the ball, gives to Bland. Bland looking inside for Kaylee. Hoodman to Bland. Into the lane, 12-footer, no good. Kaylee with a rebound. 15 for Kaylee.
You have to wonder, Jim, if he hadn't got himself in foul trouble the way he did.
Yeah.
This might be a very different game at this point.
Yep. Salvino from the corner, it's no good. Chased down by Hines, and Antwerp will call timeout.
Minute 18 left in the contest. And you've almost seen the momentum shift with Tyson Kaylee coming back into the game, Jim.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Well, he's
hats
cleaning
off,
the boards.
Yeah, I would say hats off to the Antwerp Archers for figuring out a way to get him off the floor.
Yes, they
Getting him
did.
in foul trouble early in the third quarter, which made a difference and probably is a large reason why they were able to build up that 12-point lead. Let's see if they can hang on here in the last minute and 18 seconds.
So Antwerp will have the ball to inbound. Leasty with it. Salvino drives baseline, stops, puts up the shot. It's good. 8 points for him. Bland up the floor. Putman cross court to Slattery. To Schooley. 10-footer. Loses control. Gets it back to Hootman. Hootman. Bland. He drives in. Gives it out to Slattery. And we're going to have ball loose. And Cayley had to chase it down and it hit the line.
35.3 seconds.
Leasty coming off the floor. Austin Shirkwin in for him. Ayton drives around, gives it to Salvina, to Hines. In the corner to Hines. It's knocked out of bounds, and it'll be Antwerp ball.
17.3 seconds.
Salvina hold the ball.
They're not going to even
Nope, they
take
passed
the
up
shot.
the shot. Ayton.
They're just going to let it run out.
Yep. Hootman swipes it from Ayton. Schooley with 2.
And that'll do it.
And that is the end of the ball game with the score: Antwerp 36 and the Aces 25.
So the teams will form lines and shake hands, and the Archers go up 2-0 here in tonight's basketball triple-header. The freshmen winning over the Aces freshman squad, and now the JV putting a W in their book. As we'll get ready to bring out the varsity squads to start warming up for the third and final game here at the Red Zone tonight. We'll let Jim get his addition going here. Again, we want to say a big thank you, Jim Schmidt Family of Automotive Dealerships, underwriting our basketball coverage here tonight. Upper Deck going to be here, providing some musical entertainment for the varsity contest. And we can all check out Peyton Tunis's new hairstyle.
There we go. Yeah, the rundown for Antwerp. Jacob Salvino had 2 trays and a deuce for 8 points. Divian East had a basket for 2. Ashton Barnhouse, 1 free throw. Jake Ayton had 3 threes, 2 twos, and a free throw for 14. Brett Falk, a field goal for 2. Austin Leasty, 2 trays and a free throw for 7. For Hicksville, Travian Tunis had 3 points. Langham had 2 points. Bland had 1 point. There's a big problem for tonight because there's 3 starters that total the score of 6 points.
Yep.
Cody Schooley had 2, the last 2 points of the game, and Mason Slattery had 4 of 2 buckets. And the big winner for tonight, scoring on 7 field goals and 1 free throw, is at 15 points, is Tyson Cayley. Does a nice job rebounding, putting the ball up.
Yes, indeed. So Langham gets a little bit of an injury and has to come out in foul trouble for Kaylee. And, take those two things away and a very different game of possibility. But that's why they play them. So they go down to defeat here in the junior varsity game. And with that, we'll wrap up our portion of the coverage here. Invite you to stay tuned, check the program guide. Jim and I will be sticking around. We'll have the varsity basketball action for you as well here on Hicksville Community Television with the Aces battling the Antwerp Archers. But with that, we're going to wrap up our junior varsity coverage. Once again, a big thank you to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships. And for Jim Seiler calling the play-by-play, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, wishing you good night and good sports.